My child, stop for a moment. Yes, you, the one listening to these words right now. Pause whatever you are doing and give me your full attention for these next few moments, because what I am about to speak into your life is not random, not accidental, and not something that can be ignored. I am calling you right now, in this very moment, because something significant is approaching your life. This is not a casual message you can simply scroll past or listen to halfway. This is my voice reaching out to you. Perhaps for the final time before a major shift unfolds in your life. I know you have been busy, I know you have been overwhelmed and distracted by many things. But right now, I ask you to quiet your heart and listen carefully. Within the next 72 hours, something massive is set in motion concerning your life, something that has been forming quietly behind the scenes while you were unaware. I have been preparing this moment long before you even realized what was happening. But in order for you to recognize it and step into what I have prepared, you must listen now with your whole heart. Do not treat this moment lightly. It carries a weight of purpose and urgency that cannot be repeated. My beloved child, understand that I do not interrupt people without reason. When I speak with urgency like this, it is because time matters. The next few days are not ordinary days. They carry decisions, encounters, and revelations that will shape the direction of your path. I know the plans I have for you, and I know the obstacles that stand in the way. I also see the opportunities that are about to appear before you. Opportunities that could open doors you have been praying about for a long time. But I must reach your heart before those moments arrive. Because if you are distracted, fearful, or doubtful, you may not recognize what I am doing when it appears. This is why I am speaking now. This is why I am asking you to listen carefully and remain present in this moment. Something important is approaching, and you must be spiritually awake to see it. My child, this is not the first time I have tried to reach you. There have been moments in the past when you felt a small whisper in your spirit, a gentle nudge guiding you to pause, to reflect, or to take a different path. Signs placed along your journey, subtle reminders, unexpected thoughts, conversations that stirred something deep inside you. At times you sensed that I was trying to tell you something, but life moved quickly, and those moments passed before you could fully understand them. Sometimes you doubted whether those signs truly came from me. Sometimes you dismissed them as coincidence. Other times you were simply too tired, too busy, or too overwhelmed to recognize what was happening. I do not say this to accuse you or to make you feel guilty. I understand your struggles and the burdens you carry. I know how loud the world can become, and I know how easily my quiet voice can be drowned out by fear, responsibilities, and constant noise. But now the moment has come when those gentle whispers must become a clear and urgent call. My beloved child, I have been patient with you, because my love for you is endless. I have watched you walk through confusion and uncertainty. I have seen the nights when you wondered whether anyone truly understood your pain. I have seen the questions in your heart when things did not go the way you hoped. Through every moment of doubt and every season of waiting, I remained beside you, guiding you, even when you did not realize it. And yet there were still times when you turned away from the signs I placed before you. Not because you rejected me intentionally, but because you did not yet understand their meaning. But now the season of misunderstanding is coming to an end. The time for clear direction has arrived, and I need you to hear this message fully without turning away. Listen carefully to what I am telling you now, my child. If you ignore this message, if you walk away before you truly understand what I am saying, you may miss the breakthrough that has already been prepared for you. I do not say this to frighten you. I say this to awaken you. I have been arranging circumstances around you in ways you cannot yet see. Doors have been quietly positioned along your path. Answers to prayers you thought were forgotten are closer than you realize. But when those answers appear, you must be ready to recognize them. Too many people walk past their blessings because they are distracted by doubt, because they assume nothing extraordinary could happen in their lives. I do not want that to happen to you, my beloved child. I need you to understand something about how I speak. My voice rarely comes through noise and chaos. Most of the time, it arrives quietly, like a whisper carried on the wind. It comes through moments of stillness, through a sudden clarity that settles over your mind, through a sense of peace that leads you toward wisdom rather than fear. I often speak in ways that require attentiveness because true guidance grows stronger when a heart learns to listen carefully. You may not always hear my voice as a sound. Sometimes it comes as a feeling you cannot fully explain, a sudden sense of knowing, a pull towards something that your mind has not yet caught up to, a peace that settles over you in moments when nothing around you suggests that peace should be possible. That is me, that has always been me, speaking to you in the language of your spirit. But there are also moments in a person's life when the quiet whisper must become a clear call. When the direction of a soul is about to shift, when decisions are approaching that will influence the future, I speak with urgency so that my children will not miss what is unfolding before them. That is the kind of moment you are standing in now. This message is not meant to blend into the background of your day. It is meant to capture your attention, awaken your awareness, and remind you that I am still guiding your life, even when you cannot see the full picture. My child, do not think for a moment that you arrived here by accident. This message appearing before you right now was arranged long before you were born. Before your first breath, before you took your first step, before you even knew my name, I already knew this moment would come. I saw the path your life would take, the challenges you would face, the questions you would ask, and the prayers you would whisper in the quiet places of your heart. And because I knew all of this, I also prepared moments like this one. Moments when I would speak directly into your life, to guide you back to the direction I have chosen for you. Nothing about this encounter is random. It is part of a design that stretches far beyond what your eyes can see. I planned this moment so that when you reach this point in your journey, you would hear my voice, and remember that you are not alone. My beloved child, let me share something with you now. Something I have seen unfold in the lives of those who walk before you. There was once a child who wandered far from home, not because they intended to stray, but because the path grew confusing, and the familiar roads became difficult to see. The light that once guided their steps had slowly been overtaken by the noise and the hurry of daily life. Night came, and with the darkness came fear. They stopped walking. They sat in the silence, uncertain which direction to turn. The weight of the journey pressed down on their shoulders, and they began to wonder whether anyone knew where they were, whether anyone was still looking for them. But even in that darkness, there was a light they had not noticed before. Not a great blaze, just a quiet, steady glow in the distance. It had not appeared suddenly. It had been there all along. They had simply been too afraid, too tired, or too distracted to lift their eyes and see it. And as they began to follow that light, step by careful step, something remarkable happened. The road beneath their feet became familiar again. The sounds around them grew gentle, not frightening. The fear that had felt so large in the darkness began to lose its power with every step forward. And when they finally arrived home, they realized something that changed the way they saw everything. The light had never moved. It had never faded. It had never abandoned them. They were the ones who had stopped looking. My child, that is your story too. You may have wandered. You may have lost your way in seasons that felt too dark to navigate. But I placed a light before you then, and I am placing one before you now. I have not moved. I have not turned away. The way forward has never been hidden from you. I have only been waiting for you to look up. You may be wondering why this message carries such urgency. The next 72 hours will play a role in shaping the direction of your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Within these days, events will unfold. Conversations will occur. Opportunities may appear that will require your awareness and your faith. Some of these moments may seem small at first, but they carry deeper meaning than you realize. This is why I am preparing your heart now. If you listen carefully and remain open to my guidance, you will see the path I am placing before you. Over the next 3 days, pay close attention to what happens around you. Notice the moments that stir your spirit. Listen carefully to the conversations and opportunities that appear unexpectedly. Seek my guidance in prayer and trust the peace that I place within your heart. I will be guiding you step by step, revealing what you need to know at the exact moment you need to know it. Remember this above all else. You are not meant to figure out every detail on your own. You are meant to walk in trust, one step at a time, knowing that I have already seen what lies ahead. My beloved child, I need you to understand something that is not always easy to see while you are living through the struggles of daily life. While I have been guiding you toward your purpose, there has also been another force working quietly to pull your attention away from it. The enemy has been watching your life carefully, not because you are weak, but because you carry a purpose that threatens the darkness. He knows that if you fully step into the path I prepared for you, you will become a source of light, strength, and transformation for others around you. Because of that, he has worked to distract you, confuse you, and burden your heart with worries that keep you focused on surviving rather than on your destiny. He fills your mind with doubts that make you question your worth. He brings situations into your life that drain your energy and keep you busy with problems that lead you away from what truly matters. He whispers lies that convince you your past mistakes have already ruined the future. I planned for you. He makes you believe you are too broken, too late, or too unworthy to be used for anything meaningful. He uses discouragement to slow your steps. He uses fear to keep you small. He reminds you of every failure, every wound, every moment when you felt like you fell short. And he does this not because he is powerful, but because he is afraid of what happens when you finally believe who I say you are. These lies are designed to keep you from hearing my voice clearly and from stepping into the purpose I placed inside you long ago. My child, none of those lies are stronger than my love for you. Not one of them has the authority to cancel what I have already spoken over your life. If these words are touching a wound that has stayed hidden too long, bring it before me now. Comment below, Lord, heal my broken places, and know that I am already moving in those places as you speak. My child, I want you to hear the next truth with absolute clarity. None of your mistakes have surprised me. None of your struggles have erased the purpose I wrote into your life before you were born. I knew every moment you would experience long before you walked through it. I knew the decisions you would make, the seasons when you would feel strong, and the seasons when you would feel lost. Yet even with all of that knowledge, I still chose you. I still placed my purpose within you, because my plans for your life were never based on your perfection. They were based on my love and my grace. You may look back at certain moments in your past and feel regret. You may think about choices you wish you could change, words you wish you had not spoken, paths you wish you had taken sooner. But listen carefully, my beloved child. My plans for your life are not so fragile that they can be destroyed by human mistakes. I am the one who restores what seems lost. I am the one who takes broken pieces and forms them into something beautiful. I am the one who makes a way where there appears to be no way. Even the moments you regret have not been wasted in my hands. I can use them to shape your wisdom, deepen your compassion, and strengthen your faith in ways that seasons of ease could never produce. Nothing you have done has disqualified you from my love. Nothing you have done has canceled the purpose I placed inside you. I do not measure you by the mistakes of your past. I see the heart that still longs for truth. I see the spirit that still seeks meaning, even after it has been disappointed. And I see the quiet hope that refuses to die within you, even after the most difficult seasons. That hope did not appear by accident. It is a reflection of the purpose I placed inside your soul. A reminder that your story is not finished yet. My beloved child, I know that sometimes you feel unworthy of being chosen. You may compare yourself to others and believe they are stronger, wiser, or more faithful than you. You may wonder why I would continue to reach out to you when you feel so uncertain about yourself. But I do not choose people based on the standards of the world. I do not look for perfection or flawless performance. I look for hearts that are willing to listen even when they feel weak. I look for souls that still desire truth, even after experiencing disappointment. I look for those who, despite everything, have not yet given up. You are still here, still searching, still listening. That alone shows that my spirit is still moving within you. That alone is evidence that I have not stopped pursuing your heart. If you are placing every worry, every fear, and every unanswered question into my hands right now, let it be known. Comment below, Jesus. Take my fears, and I will carry what you can no longer carry alone. My beloved child, come closer now. There is something I want you to understand that perhaps no one else has ever fully told you. You carry more value than the weight of your failures. You carry more worth than the sum of your mistakes. When you look at yourself through the lens of your struggles, you see only what you have not yet become. But when I look at you, I see everything I placed inside you at the very beginning. I see the gifts I wove into your nature before you had words to describe them. I see the purpose I set within your heart before you had the courage to pursue it. And I see the person you are still becoming, the one I have been guiding you toward through every season of your life, including the hard ones. My child, the world may have told you to measure your worth by what you produce, by how much you accomplish, how strong you appear, how much you have to show for the years you have lived. But I have never measured you that way. I have never looked at you and seen only your performance. I have always seen your heart. I have seen the sincerity you carry, even when you are uncertain. I have seen the courage it takes to keep moving forward through seasons that should have broken you. I have seen the love you give to others even when your own heart is quietly aching. None of that has gone unnoticed. None of that has been forgotten. I have seen the pain you carried when no one else noticed. I have watched the silent struggles you tried to hide behind your smile. There were moments when you appeared strong to the world, when people looked at you and assumed everything in your life was stable. But inside your heart, there was a storm no one could see. You learned how to keep moving forward even when your spirit felt exhausted. You learned how to speak calmly even when your thoughts were filled with questions and fears. You carried burdens quietly, because you did not want to trouble others with the depth of what you were feeling. But my child, even when the world could not see your pain, I saw it clearly. I was there during the nights when the noise of the day faded away, and the silence around you became heavy. I saw the moments when your thoughts returned to the disappointments you experienced, the conversations that left wounds in your spirit, the memories that refused to fade. There were nights when tears filled your eyes while the rest of the world slept peacefully, and you wondered if anyone truly understood what you were going through. You may have felt alone in those moments, deeply, quietly alone. But I was closer than you realized. Every tear that touched your face was seen by me. Every silent sigh that escaped your heart was heard by me. Not a single moment of your pain passed unnoticed. There were also times when you trusted people who promised to stand beside you, yet their actions later caused deep wounds in your spirit. You believed their words. You opened your heart, and you gave them a place in your life. But when betrayal arrived, it left a mark that was difficult to understand. You asked yourself why certain people changed, why loyalty sometimes turned into distance, why kindness was not always returned with the same sincerity you offered. I saw the confusion you felt during those times. I saw how your heart struggled to make sense of what happened. Part of you wanted to hold on to hope that things would change, while another part of you slowly realized that some people were not meant to walk with you forever. Those realizations were painful, because they forced you to release relationships that once meant a great deal to you. Letting go is never easy for a heart that genuinely cares. And I watched you wrestle with that pain. There were also moments when your pain came not from betrayal, but from silence. From situations you hoped would turn out differently. You prayed about certain dreams, believing that the door would eventually open. You placed your hopes before me with sincerity, trusting that the answers would come. Yet time passed and the outcomes you expected did not appear when you thought they would. In those moments, you began to wonder whether your prayers had been heard at all. You questioned whether I was truly listening, or whether your voice was somehow lost among the countless others calling out in the world. My beloved child, I want you to know something very clearly. Not a single prayer you spoke was ignored. Not one word that came from your heart disappeared into silence. I heard every request, every question, every whisper you offered to me in faith. Sometimes my answers did not appear in the form you expected, and sometimes the timing required patience that felt difficult to endure. But your prayers were never wasted. Each one reached me, and each one became part of the story I am still writing in your life. I was present in every moment you survived. When your heart felt heavy with grief, I was there, offering comfort even if you did not recognize it immediately. When your strength felt nearly gone, I was the quiet source of endurance that allowed you to continue moving forward. There were situations in your life where the outcome could have been far worse, yet you were protected in ways you did not notice at the time. My hand was guiding you even when the path felt uncertain and the way ahead was unclear. I was there in the stillness of your room when your thoughts felt overwhelming. I was there in the quiet moments when you asked questions that no one else heard. I was there when you gathered the courage to face another day, despite the exhaustion in your spirit, Even when your faith felt fragile, my presence never left you. Every tear you cried was meaningful to me. Every prayer you spoke was precious to me. The world often measures pain by what can be seen on the surface, but I see the hidden wounds that no one else recognizes. I know the burdens you carried quietly, the worries you kept to yourself, and the sacrifices you made without expecting recognition. Those moments did not go unnoticed. They became part of the journey that shaped the strength and compassion inside you today. My beloved child, the pain you endured was never meaningless. Though it hurt deeply in the moment, it also formed within you a heart that understands the struggles of others. It shaped your ability to show kindness to people who feel broken, because you know what it is like to carry unseen wounds. Your experiences have given you a depth of empathy that cannot be taught through comfort alone. Even the difficult seasons have contributed to the person you are becoming. But I do not want you to remain trapped in the memory of those painful moments. I revealed these things not to reopen your wounds, but to remind you that you were never invisible during those seasons. You were seen, you were heard, and you were held by a love that never abandoned you. The tears you shed were not signs of weakness. They were expressions of a heart that cared deeply, a heart that continued to seek hope, even while facing disappointment. My beloved child, the pain you experienced does not define your future. The betrayals you endured do not determine your worth. The unanswered prayers you questioned do not mean your faith was misplaced. Every part of your journey has been seen, understood, and held within my care. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. And you are not alone. I have walked beside you through every tear, every question, and every moment of silent struggle. And even now, as you listen to these words, my presence remains with you, guiding you forward into the next chapter of your life. My beloved child, this is the moment I have been preparing you for. Not a moment of fear, not a moment of shame, but a moment of turning, a moment of clarity. The next 72 hours carry possibilities that could change more than you realize. Do not approach them with fear. Approach them with faith, with awareness, and with trust in the one who has always watched over you. You are not ordinary in my eyes. You were never an accident, and never a random presence in this world. Long before you took your first breath, long before your name was spoken for the first time on this earth, I already knew you. I knew the sound of your voice, the shape of your heart, the questions you would ask, and the dreams that would one day rise within your spirit before the foundations of this world were laid. You were already known to me. Your existence was part of a design that stretches far beyond what human minds can fully understand. You are chosen, my child. Not chosen because you are perfect. Not chosen because you never struggle, but chosen because I placed purpose within you. There are things you are meant to learn. People you are meant to influence. Moments you are meant to experience that no one else can fulfill in the same way. This is why I continue to guide you even when you wander or lose sight of your direction. My purpose for your life has not been forgotten. It has not been canceled by the mistakes or confusion you may have experienced along the way. I am still speaking, I am still guiding, and even now, in this very moment, I am drawing your attention back to me so that you will be ready for what is about to unfold. The enemy wanted you distracted. He wanted you discouraged. He wanted you to arrive at this season of your life with your head down, convinced that nothing meaningful was still ahead of you. But you are still here. You are still listening, and I am still speaking. That is not a small thing, my child. That is the evidence of a grace that refuses to let you go. My child, I want you to enter the next 72 hours differently than you have entered other seasons. I want you to move with your eyes open and your heart expectant. Not because everything will be perfect, but because I will be present in every moment. I want you to approach each conversation as though something meaningful could come through it. I want you to receive each unexpected moment, not as an interruption, but as an invitation. I want you to trust that the peace you feel in your spirit is a compass, not a coincidence. Because that is exactly what it is. My peace will lead you where logic alone cannot take you. My guidance will open doors that effort alone could never unlock. And my love will sustain you through every step of what lies ahead. So do not rush through these coming days. Do not let the noise of the world drown out what I am still trying to say. Slow down, look up, and trust the one who has never once stopped watching over you. Remember this above all else. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. And you are not walking through this life alone. I have been guiding your path from the very beginning, and I will continue to do so as you step into what lies ahead. So stay with me now. Do not turn away from this message. Listen with your heart as well as your mind, because what I am revealing to you in this moment may be the key that unlocks the next chapter of your life. The time is closer than you think, and the direction of your journey is about to become clearer than ever before. If these words have stirred something real within your heart, do not let the next message pass you by. More is coming. I have more to speak into your life, and I do not want you to miss a single word. Stay connected to this place. Subscribe now and remain close, because what I am preparing to reveal to you next is only the beginning of what I have for you.